Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Bang Broker Alliance Network Group. We're here, boots on the ground in San Antonio, and this afternoon I am doing another interview, and my guest today is Traci from Las Vegas.
Yes, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Are you enjoying San Antonio?
I am. Yeah, it's the second time here in 4 or 5 years, so it's a great place.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and about where you're from.
So, I was born in St. Petersburg, Florida. My dad was in the Air Force, so I was really only there for a short time. My dad grew up there, so we spend a lot of vacations there. Going back and visiting with old friends and whatnot. But I grew up in Las Vegas. We moved there when I was 7, and it was a teeny tiny town then, many years ago, and just watched the city grow, and I've been actually selling real estate there since I was 18. Yeah, so I've been watching it, seen a lot of changes. In Vegas, I feel like we're kind of back to what used to be like in the 80s and 90s, like a regular market, Things don't sell right overnight, you don't necessarily get multiple offers. It just takes a little bit of time.
Right. Yeah, and it's, I think that it actually creates a little bit of a fair opportunity for buyers, having to scramble and put an offer for something they may or may not want.
No, you have to like forego inspections and appraisals. Yeah, that's not fun times.
No, it's not fun times, and a lot of people look at this market as a down market, but we're really into more of a neutral market, which is a healthy market.
That's what I feel like too.
Yeah. What does your days on market look like right now?
We're right around the 50 mark right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's healthy.
Yeah, and like some properties do sell quicker, some take longer, but like averages.
So what is something about your market that people like me who are not from there may be surprised to know?
I have a good one. So 25% of the homes in Las Vegas are investor owned, and 50% of them are owned free and cleared.
Wow,
yeah,
that's amazing.
Isn't that? Yeah, and we'll get into this a little bit, but because I think a lot of our market comes from California where they sell high and then they come to Vegas where it's affordable, and they pay cash.
They have money left over to play.
Yeah.
So that does create other investor opportunities, I'm assuming.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so a lot of them do come in as investors and not necessarily live there, put their money there.
Right. So if someone like to visit Las Vegas 2, 3, 4 times a year, would it be fairly simple for them to get an investment home that they could use for a rental when they're not there, help pay for the home?
Yeah, generally, the casino industry is kind of, doesn't really like the short-term rentals, so they've made it really hard as far as the licensing.
Yeah.
So, but that's like a week-to-week one.
Yeah.
As long as it's more than 30 days, you can rent it and then and not have to go through all that. You do still have to get licensing. Sure. They want to contact.
Okay. Yeah. Who is moving to Las Vegas?
Well, California is a big one. I recently heard that a lot of Arizona people are moving there. That was surprising. I didn't know that.
Okay.
So recently, we get a lot of luxury buyers because we have a big luxury market. And again, they've got a lot of money coming in, and our luxury market isn't necessarily the same as their luxury market, and so we get a lot of luxury buyers. Seattle, so like San Francisco, Los Angeles, Seattle from the West Coast,
right?
And that's the main.
Okay. If I were to come to Las Vegas and spend 48 hours outside of the Strip, what's something that I have to see?
So there's a lot to do, and not even on the Strip. When you're a local, rarely go to the Strip, unless you have visitors coming who want to go down there. So we have, we're in a valley, and so we're surrounded by mountains, so there's lots of hiking. We have Lake Mead, of course, for boating and skiing. And those mountains also, there's skiing in the wintertime, and the other seasons, more like hiking and that kind of stuff. Let's see, lots of little like go-karting, all those kind of things, we have all that kind of stuff that everybody has. But we're a lot, even though, we're super hot right now,
Yeah.
we're pretty outdoor.
A lot of recreational opportunities. I know you're not far from Zion.
Right. Yeah, we're like 2.5 hours from Zion and 4 hours from the beach in California. So those are super easy trips.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice you'd give to someone who's thinking about relocating or moving on?
So since right now we're going through like on my little Amazon Alexa, every day for the last couple of weeks it said extreme heat warning,
Yeah.
And so I would say like if you haven't been in the summertime, I would say come in the wintertime, but also come in the summertime. So in the wintertime you can see how nice it is, It's nice, and most winters we don't need more than a sweater. Or sometimes rarely have a jacket out for the whole winter.
Right.
But the summertime, like when I left, it was 109, and the joke that it's a dry heat,
Yeah.
so it is different than what we're experiencing here in San Antonio. But it's also it's like a blow dryer in your face.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like opening an oven door.
Oven, yep, yeah. So, people hear that it's hot, but I don't think that they really realize until they experience it, And for the most part, so us being like recreational, outdoors recreational, summer you don't see that so much except for maybe at the lake or going up to the mountains. For the most part, in the summertime, you go into your air-conditioned car, into the air-conditioned house, into the air-conditioned thing. So stay out of it as much as possible. I should get a percentage of how many people have swimming pools. That would be a good one, too.
That's probably a good question to ask. What percentage of the homes would you say in Vegas have swimming pools?
Yeah, and I'm just guessing right now, but I would say it's got to be like around 50%. Yeah.
I would imagine so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. So finish this question for me. If I work with Tracy in a real estate transaction, what can I expect?
You can expect someone who's dedicated to making your goals my goals. You can expect honesty and working as hard as I can to make it a smooth and stress-free transaction.
Okay. Another question I have that's not on the sheet, but one visit I made to Vegas, there was a out-of-the-way bar about an hour out in the desert that the Rat Pack used to hang out. You know the name of that? I can never remember.
If it was out, do you know if it was like going towards California or Utah?
I think it was California.
Going towards California. I don't know what that is. Yeah, because there isn't much when you get outside the city until you get to the next city. There's not much.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to find that out.
Yeah. I have to just research myself.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else you'd like for us to know about yourself or the area?
One of the other things I wanted to say about like what you can expect from me is part of Bang is become very relationship oriented, and so that's what I enjoy about it so much is
Okay.
the way you guys have developed it, and we meet on Zoom every single month, and then we meet in person as much as we can. So it really helps to build relationships.
Well, you've been one of the members from the beginning, so yeah, it's great that you're still here, and
Oh yeah.
we do see each other on Zoom meeting once a month, and we do have our one-to-one phone calls, and we get the opportunity to meet in person, so it's great.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much. If you'd like to know more about Las Vegas, if you were interested in real estate in Las Vegas, reach out and we'll get you connected with Tracy. If you have interest in looking for an agent anywhere in the United States, give us a call. We'll get you connected. Thank you. Thanks, Tracy.